Hello, Younger Old here, welcome to my channel. Today is a day of mixed emotions. Basically my beloved ZZR is due to be collected as I've traded it in for another bike. I absolutely love this bike and I've not even took it for a ride, because if I got on it and rode it I'd keep it, but it has to go. That and my Triumph. So watch the intro, stay tuned, and let's see what I swapped it for. So the ZZR is gone and it's been replaced with this, the GTR. I always used to consider this the older man's version of the ZZR. Same engine, but it's just detuned. But at the end of the day, more leg room for me, more room for the wife, more comfy. You know, a top box for her to lean up against. So at the end of the day, yeah, I have become that old man. My 64-year-old knees will not complain so much after a long journey. So I say, sad day losing my ZZR, but also a nice day having this new toy to play with. I'll do another video on this when we're out running on the road with it, but well pleased. Well, here we are on the GTR. What I do like about this is, because I've got the transponder around my neck, all I need to do is press that button and there she goes. First stop is some fuel. Well, the first thing you notice about the GTR is the weight. It is not a light bike. However, when you're on it, it seems fine. Pushing it around the garage, yeah, you will feel the difference in the weight. It's a lot heavier than the ZZR. Secondly, performance. Yeah, it's got more than enough power. This bike will take you across the autobahns in Germany, 150, 160 mile an hour all day. More than enough speed for anyone. But compared to the ZZR, which was 190 mile an hour, no. The power delivery on this is more forgiving. It's a lot gentler. Going over a speed bump on my ZZR, your hand would only have to twitch the throttle, and literally that extra surge of revs was like scary. I hope the mic's picking up with all the wind. Hang on, another good thing of this bike is when it works, the electric screen. Good point. I hope the camera videos through it. I'll lower it down just in case not. But yeah, the power's a lot more gentle. It's more Tory-like. Seating position, the bars are a little bit higher, although in the panniers I had a look, I got a nice surprise. It's got all the inner cases. Probably won't use those because the wife's concerned that end of the day, time you put the inner case in, I could get an extra pair of jeans in and a t-shirt for that. But in one of the panniers there's a set of bar risers, so should I want them on, it saves me 150 quid buying a pair. Definitely more leg room, more comfortable than the ZZR. I'm going to get to my journey and not have aching knees. Heated grips come as standard, so that can't be a bad thing. Just the other day I did nip for a little ride the other day and the heated grips were on. Not hot, just enough to keep your hands a little bit warm. The wife says that she's got plenty of room on the back, and of course there's the top box, extra storage, and of course she can actually lean up against it to support herself. So far so pleased with the bike, you know, it's a tool for the job. The ZZR was a beautiful cracking machine. I had two of them, a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. And the power is unbelievable. But you have to pay the price of lack of comfort, at my age anyway. Whereas this actually does everything. So far I'm actually very pleased with it. One of the good advantages, no chain to worry about. So when me and the wife go on a tour, normally it's a case of me push the bike along, then spray the chain a bit, and then back, you know, just got a shaft drive, no need to worry about any form of chain maintenance whatsoever. It's got all the same clocks and everything else as the ZZR. This has also got tyre pressure gauges, which is a handy thing to have. When you buy these bikes new, apparently you get one transponder, which is the electronic key, and then you get one other key, and that is used more or less for opening the panniers, petrol tank, etc. At some point I think somebody's had a new transponder, because I've got two transponders but only one key. So I'm just going over to Hinckley, to the Kawasaki dealers, and see what they can do for a spare key for me. Always nice to have a spare. Go fourth gear, overtaking, don't need to drop down a gear. Power is just there. One thing I'd never seen on the GTR before is the R&G crash bars. I quite like them. They actually sort of will help protect your fairing should you drop the bike over. One good thing is, if I have problems with this camera up here with the wind or the tinted screen, I can actually mount a camera onto that bar, so it will still be functional, or you could fit a couple of spotlights or whatever you wish. One of the bikes I was going to look at was the Kawasaki Versys. They were nice, 1000cc, obviously not as much power as this, but enough. For me being tall, I'm 6'2½". Yeah, it's great. I could get my feet nice to the ground, plenty of leg room. Trouble is, my wife's not very tall, and basically it was a bit of a climb for her to get onto the rear footrest. So decided against that one. Third gear now, just going to give it a quick burst of acceleration, and there she is. Yeah, this bike could still get you a speeding ticket or even a ban in third gear, so one of my touring mates, the guy who rides a Goldwing, MacBook Mickey as I like to know him, he doesn't live far from here, and apparently another friend, the guy who's got the Can-Am Spider, he's popping round there for a brew this afternoon. So after I've been to the dealers, I think I might pop round there for a cuppa. We're all going to the Isle of Wight in towards the end of April, and then off to Bruges in May. I do plan another couple of tours this year, making up for lost time. As I mentioned in my last video, I've got to make the effort to get life back to some form of normality. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Here's the dealers, so let's pop in here and see what they have to say. Having just gone through some of the editing of this video, I realised obviously my ZZR screen, the wind used to hit me in the chest. Now on the GTR, when the screen's fully down, it sort of hits me in the neck because it's a taller screen, and I think then it sort of basically gets underneath the chin piece of my full face helmet where the mic is. I mean, bearing in mind I've got two wind deflectors on that mic, and it's still sort of getting through. If I lift the screen up, it basically knocks the wind above my head, but I can't video through it very well. So I need to either sort the mic out or replace the camera somewhere. So that's a job to do over the next few days before I get out on the bike again. Yeah, my key. Yeah, they're going to do me a key. I'm going to wait a few days, about 15 quid, so that's the result. Had a nice coffee at Mickey's and a bourbon biscuit, so cheers mate. I know you'll be watching. So anyway, I hope you liked the video on my GTR 1400. Like and subscribe would be nice. And once again, bye for now.